Greetings! This is Donna Lee Humble again. Addendum to the previous video on passion. We were talking a lot about to you, the superwoman out there who's physically and emotionally exhausted from being in charge of everything. We want to finally put an end to overdoing, overgiving, and overthinking, which leads to overindulging often, so we can live our life as the passionate, creative, empowered divas we were meant to be. Thank you for watching. If this video is of value to you, please subscribe or like so that I know that I am serving in some way for you. As I said in the previous video, I had to climb my way back out of a deep hole of negative thinking, emotional overwhelm, sickness, illness, and tired. Not just sick, but tired from doing so much for other people that I've forgotten about my passion. I've forgotten about what lights me up, what makes me feel alive. When I finally came to get the help, when I finally took the next step to get the help I needed, it was sort of a Band-Aid approach. I went and got alternative health measures that I had to seek for years to bring my body back to homeostasis or balance. I had to relearn how to eat whole foods and appreciate them with gratitude and revitalize my whole body and my life. Those were the first two steps. The next steps were looking at what I didn't want to look at. When I slowed down to look at my physical health, I had to look at, what am I thinking? What are the thoughts in my head that I'm believing that aren't true, that are actually holding me back from my passion, keeping me stuck? And I was blaming other people for my demise, and all the answers were within. All I needed to do is find some formulas, some courage to look at what was going on in between my ears. What was I thinking, and how were those thoughts creating lower frequency emotions such as anxiety, depression, grief, anger, and this yearning and wanting more in my life and being stuck in this cycle over and over and over again, being fed by the thoughts and then experiencing overwhelming emotions that literally kept me stuck. I'm here today because I don't want you to have to stay in this rut, in this place of stuckness. I don't want you to have to climb out like I did. I want you to have solutions before you. And I'm talking to the person who wants to do the work, who's ready, not to get the Band-Aid approaches, not to just, get by for a little while, but who wants to dig deep, to access her spirituality, to become better, to evolve. In my mind, evolving is essential. To me, it's as essential as fueling my body, as having shelter, as water. Evolving is essential. And I had to go through all of what I went through to bring these solutions to you. And maybe they're not your solutions, but maybe they are. I have created a 5-step program, 5 secrets actually. I did a 3-day workshop for years and a 3-hour workshop. Then I condensed it so that you could have it too. A 1-hour e-class with a 26-page workbook that comes with a free session for me. And at the end of this video, you'll see how to receive your workbook and e-class. We call it the 5 secrets to end negativity for good and embrace the joy, the passion, the love that is in you. And that requires digging deep. And there's no reason that you couldn't do this on your own using this workbook and the C-class. And on top of that, you get a session with me to discover where you had questions or really wanted to dig deeper into an area that was a barrier to your passion. Once you clear the negative thinking, the emotional overwhelm, begin to fuel your body with whole foods, you're on your way. Because ladies, the passion that lights you up is inside you all along. It's always been there. It's just that we have barriers that keep us, including the busyness of our lives, that keep us from accessing the passion within. And accessing that passion means coming into the present moment, into the now, which nobody wants to do, because that's where the healing begins. That's where the healing starts, is in the present moment. Louise Hay states, the point of power is always in the present moment. And we're running so fast from our lives because we don't want to look at what's in here. We don't want to look at what's in here. We want to avoid that. But when you find the courage, when you take that next step to work with a qualified coach, then that's when the miracles begin happening. That's when the clouds disperse and you find the sunlight, the light within you, the passion that I've found, that I know is inside you, the purpose, the passion that's there all along. And I want you to know that I do care for you, and I do want you to embrace all of your passion, because that's what we're here for. We're here to be a light for the world. Everything I do is meant to bring you back to your inner guide, your inner knowing. I know nothing, but there is a knowing within you, a connection, a spiritual connection that is blocked by obstacles in your life, such as wanting to escape from your emotions and so forth. I believe all your answers, all of mine, are within. And that doesn't always mean they're right there inside you, but it means your next step is inside. All we need to do is clear the obstacles so you know precisely what your next step is. I believe all the barriers within you, all your obstacles to that passion and peace that you are meant to live, hold within them your roadmap to passion, to purpose, and to peace. I believe that peace within you creates peace in the world. Please subscribe, like, or send me a comment letting me know if this was helpful, if you received any inspiration. I'd love to hear. And check out our website, biosynergybetterhealth.com. Thank you for watching. My name is Donna Lee, international lifestyle and wellness coach and holistic health practitioner.